Yes, everybody, Russ on the West Ham Network, and I'm back from the alls. Hope you are all safe and well from you in here. You know what to do. You've been here long enough. But it's Hammers Headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. Thanks to Anton Holly for holding the ship. And what a ship it's been since I've been away. A new head coach and an absolute crap load of rumours. So much so, tomorrow, the Rusty rumour rating is back. You've asked for it, it's come back. And you will not believe how many players we've been linked with already. The window hasn't even, opened yet. But anyway, it's Hammers Headlines in association with, with the KUMB.com boys. As always, Holly, go back and check out the shows this morning. Anton spoke about Teo Wani, the Nottingham Forest striker. Apparently, we are interested in. And Holly has spoken about, he's gone back and looked at your predictions for the beginning of the season and seen how right or how wrong you be. I've got a bit of a tan, haven't I? Do you want to see my strap mark? Look at me strap mark. Wow. Exciting news. Anyway, let's talk about a few news stories that's been happening over the last 24 hours involving the mighty West Ham. A couple of outs and an update in terms of our potential first new signing. So let's crack on. Let's talk about an out. And actually, both outs relate to our centre-backs, which is quite interesting, actually, when you think about it. Clearly the direction of the new regime is to have almost a completely brand new centre-half pairing, it seems. But according to reports, Kurt Zouma has been told that he's free to find a new club this summer. Sources say the centre-back has been available to other clubs after struggling to cope with demands of playing more than once a week in this just completed campaign. Ironically, going into a season now where we're only playing one game a week, because actually it probably would suit him better. He's 29, obviously he was made captain by David Moyes following Declan Rice's exit from the club last summer. Been a regular feature in the team, starting 38 games last season, which was probably his best, I think, since he's joined us. 29 games in 22-23 and 32 games in the 21-22 season. However, following the arrival of Julian Lopetegui, West Ham apparently are looking into a new direction of centre halves, and that's what it does seem in terms of the types of players we've been linked with. This coincides with the next story we're talking about, but he's been told that he is free to leave in the summer and find a club. Obviously, he's one of the top earners, 125 grand a week salary, and so obviously we can reinvest those wages elsewhere. And I think it's probably the right thing to do. And honestly, I mean, the likelihood he's not going to be made captain. It could be someone like Jay Ward-Prowse, is someone who's apparently on the list of potential candidates. Jared Bowen's put himself forward as well. I think if you can get a fair bit of money for him, we paid quite a lot of money for him. I think we paid almost £30 million for him from Chelsea back in the summer of 2021. So you're not going to get that type of money, but maybe a move to Saudi Pro League potentially could be useful for him. We shall wait and see with that one. Elsewhere, press the right button, Russ. There we go. Can't remember what buttons to press. Elsewhere, obviously, we know that the signing of Imminent Bruno is very, very much imminent. He was obviously featured in there was 2 games he was featured. It was meant to be featured in before he left, and he wasn't featured in the second game, which pretty much rubber stamps the transfer, in all honesty. And we're set to welcome him as our first signing in the J-Lo era. We know the agreement, according to Fabrizio Romano, about £12.5 million, potentially go up to £15 million with add-ons. And according to The Guardian, looks like that's all been sorted. All remains to happen is for Bruno to complete the medical and finalise the paperwork. Obviously, being not in Brexit now, the things like work permits and stuff, there isn't as much of a stringent for the Brazilian-based players as it was when we were in Europe, for example. So that's one thing they got right potentially. But apparently, according to Clarence Hugh, Bruno's medical could happen sooner than usual for a player arriving from a new league. It's likely due to him not being selected for the Brazilian Copa America squad, freeing up even sooner than we anticipated. He was part of the national side for their matches in March, but not in the Copa America squad this summer. So it appears to be on the verge of becoming the first signing of the new era, and a medical expected very, very soon, with the official announcement being even more imminent. So fantastic news there. And obviously sad that he didn't get called up to the Brazilian squad, but better for us, really. Although obviously we can't actually sign him until the transfer window actually bloody opens, which is I believe is on the same day as the Euros kick off, when Germany plays Scotland in the first round. Now, apparently, old J-Lo, or Tim Steiner to be more precisely, is on the verge of another little Brucey bonus in terms of some money coming into the club, as there is an auction almost for Aguerd, with two bidders competing for the same player, which is music to West Ham's ears. Obviously, we know although, as I said, I think he would actually benefit from a Lopetegui sort of regime in terms of more possession base. I think it'd actually flourish, but he has apparently got his heart set on moving, and there is two teams who are interested in him, according to Alan Nixon. The Hammers have started a bidding war for Naif between Atletico Madrid and his old club Rennes. His stock remains high despite his struggles physically with the English league since joining. But I think, again, part of that, I think, was part to the way that he was asked to play, being more of a defensive, being more of a blocker, where someone like Kurt Zouma would flourish under that. Again, that wasn't Aguerd's style. That's why someone like Mavropanos seems to have been playing quite well when he's been asked to, sort of deputise, so to speak, because he's more of a physical player. We know now if he's more of a ball-playing centre-half, and maybe, La Liga and Ligue 1 will be more conclusive. Is that the right word? Can't think of the word. In the chat, you just say what the word is. My head's still on Dubai time at the moment. So I think we've definitely got our money back for him. It looks like around the £30 million mark will be what we get, and that's roughly what we paid for him when we signed him from Rennes 2 years ago. I think he's always had a desire to go back. Rennes were looking last year, I think, at a loan deal. I know Marseille also looking at a loan to buy. That apparently isn't going to happen. It's a straight sell. That's what we want. Maybe there might even be a third suitor, with a number of the Saudi Pro League sides interested in Naif, obviously a Muslim-based player as well, so he comes with a premium. And also with someone like Naif as well. With three teams coming in for him, he could even raise up the stock even more. But according to Alan Nixon, he says that they're ready. West Ham are ready to sell the centre half, with the French giants Rennes, an ambitious side, Atletico Madrid, fighting it out, and will look to cash in and pave a way for a new way of a new centre half pairing. Could that mean Bruno and Max Kilman potentially? Don't forget, also we will have Mavropanos in there as well. And a number of we've spoken about a number of the kids who are potentially ready to step up, particularly my opinion, the likes of Michael Forbes. If anyone saw his heroics in the Hong Kong 7 by sevens, when they actually, which is great, they went to sort of extra time and they went 4x4, and West Ham played rush goalie, and Michael was the rush goalie. Absolutely mental. Watch it on YouTube. But that's it, my friends. Thank you very, very much for your time. As I said, keep an eye on the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with the Russie Rumour Roundup. But don't forget to check out neithermotherbrand.com for your latest news, reviews, opinions. And we're back. We're fully stocked. We're all ready to roll, the three of us, and Alex as well, and all good stuff. So take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, and I'll see you soon.